everyone. So we are from Group 1, which is our title is Development of Unmanned Traffic Management System, which is UTM. So first of all, I would like to introduce my group members. I am Izul Iman Muhammad Awan, and then this Aiman Mazlan, and then Muhammad Syafiq bin Rizal, and then Nurul Batrisha and Nur Atika Nabisha. So for our presentation, it consists of 7 chapters. One is project brief, and then number 2 is portfolio, programs and projects. Chapter 3, project management organization. Chapter 4, stakeholders in the project. Chapter 5, WBS, SL and Gantt chart. And then project network. And then last but not least, project quality. Okay, we move to project brief, which is chapter 1.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Batrisha. For our project name is Development of Unmanned Traffic Management UTM System. So our aim for this project is to produce a traffic air management for unmanned air mobility system. Why we need this project? Because to avoid any incident and accident related to remote pilot aircraft due to no rules and regulations followed during flight, and we need Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia collaboration to discuss the regulation. As we all know that drone and eVTOL for unmanned air mobility becoming an important vehicle, and Malaysia is going to adapt it. Furthermore, with the increase in usage of unmanned air mobility, a new specific traffic management such as UTM needed to be developed. So our key factors is UTM focus on RPA's traffic, while ATC focus on the commercial and military aircraft traffic. So the companies that utilize RPA in the future could avoid devastating crashes due to safe traffic management by UTM. Since Aero Nusantara is a company that involved in the aviation industry and air traffic control ATC activities, it is the best for the company to develop the UTM, which have a similarity to the ATC. So our target group is Aero Nusantara and Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia. So our objective is to manage the unmanned airspace in order to avoid traffic collisions, and also installation of UTM in Malaysia airspace. So our strategies are all RPA are required to register under CAM, and flight plans need to be filled before takeoff. Our time frame estimate project to be complete is 3 years, and our budget is $3 million. Our feasibility is the unmanned aircraft system traffic management idea from NASA intends to make it easier for US operation to use low altitude airspace safely. In order to support the unmanned traffic management concept, this project was created to offer real-time safety evaluation and tracking capability. So these are the portfolio of Aero Nusantara. These are all the programs and projects, which are aviation and air traffic control activities, research on aviation risk management of US delivery, human resource related to aviation industry, and project management and consultant. So our project is under aviation and air traffic control activities, which is under traffic management system. Okay.
The next one is our organization chart. The first one, Aero Nusantara sponsoring organization. Next, our project manager is Izul Iman. Our HR department is Aiman Mazlan. Finance department is Syafiq Rizal. Operation department is Batrisha Ilmin, and production department is Nur Atika. Next. This is our stakeholder. The first one is our project development of unmanned traffic management system. For our customer is the aviation company. For the regulatory bodies is CAM. Our interest group is Aero Nusantara Sdn Bhd, and the users is Malaysian Aviation Company. Next, our suppliers is European suppliers. The employee is the staff of the Aero Nusantara. Our business partner is CAM. Our finance provider is Aero Nusantara, and our shareholder is UniKL MIAT.
Okay, so next we move on to the apa? Huh? Next we move on to the work breakdown structure. So it's divided into 8, starting with the assembly team for design and installation, the presentation to the MOT and the CAM, and then we have costing. Next is the signing of contract. So, for example, the contract creation and all, and then procurement, installation, and last but not least is the commissioning. So here is the Excel with the rough timing needed to do all the things. So here's the flow for the project. Alright.
Okay, we move to project network. So this the simple way I make the project network to easy understanding. First, assembly team for the design, and then design of the system, and then we have presentation MOT parallel with costing and procurement, and then we have sign of contract, and then installation, and lastly commissioning. So the activities are plot with A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then the expected time is in weeks. So this is the chain, the project network for this project. And then we move to chapter 7.
Dalam saya listed ni.
What you can show on this slide?
Basically the day about the early start and early finish. Macam mana?
Dia kritikal path ni dia
So basically the critical path ni is the estimation of our project has to be done. So it's just estimate the time.
Explain from start until what all the level.
tak tahu lah. Kalau ini tak tahu lah dia. Oh, so macam tu lah. Okay, lepas tu terus kat mana je? Aku cakap je lah no. Cakap je lah. ABC for the activities and this for the start.
Kalau macam kita start awal, kita maybe habis dalam masa 7 hari. Tapi kalau kita start lambat, kita estimate kita habis 9 hari bulan.
Okay, so I will explain a little bit about this graph. So the mix of A, B, C, D, E, F, G is for our activities that we need to be done. So ES mean estimate start, the start early start. So if we start a little bit late, so it will delay our finish date. Yeah, until then from A to G.
This is about time.
Yeah, about time, estimate time. Yeah, right.
Timeline.
Yeah, timeline. So I will explain to you about project apa tu? Project network, bukan project. Projectability. So this about in our project brief. So this is our general, the title, and organization with CAM, phase and process in a project, meeting with CAM, finalize concept, costing, presentation to sponsors, and contract, detail design, testing, and certification. Ke belakang? So this is the elaboration a little bit about our project. So this the point that we should take. Nak kena cakap ke saya tu? Macam banyak nak cakap. Cakap. So 4.2 is quality management principle. So the findings is management principle and ideas that give the company a framework to attain the uphold high standards of quality. So 4.3 project quality management process, quality planning, quality assurance, quality project brief, control and quality improvement. So if I want to explain all of this is to take too much time. So this is the elaboration about each point. Yeah, lagi. Lagi next. Lagi. Okay, so this is Sector 7, which is that I explained to you about the last graph about CPA and crashing. So we need to count the highest critical path and the highest crashing. So we'll get the 42 days if it delays. 42 weeks. Yang tu juga. Lagi. So this is our estimation budget for this project is 3 million USD. And for the critical path analysis also we can see at the project network like we have show you just now. Itu je next. Itu ada. So for the organization is inclusion unmanned traffic management. UTM helps to manage the unmanned airspace in order to avoid air traffic pollution. Other than that, it also helps to make it easier for UAS operation to use low altitude airspace safely. Thank you. Do you have any question? It's clear. Kimat. Sampai dah. Huh?
I just speak without the microphone. Okay. Basically, I cannot
Tolong.
comment much because I don't really have the time to see all the presentation and all that. So, for me, the basic information is there.
Okay, for me, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Okay, first of all, thank you to UniKL, Prof Abu and all for inviting us to give our response on this program. Say, based on the presentation so far, what I can say is still basic, but not really in detail. And then sorry, I don't have much time to see on the all detail to give a real comment on this, but I can see there is a plan, or there is a flow that needed to implement the project in term of you consider the lack of the regulation in CM and all that. So basically under ICAO, or International Civil Aviation Organization, there is a framework that been issued recently. So for the development of UTM system, basically if we refer to the current civil aviation, the basic component that we have is to consider also other element which to support the whole UTM system as a whole. The main component will be the CNS, basically the communication, the navigation, and the surveillance component. So that's to complete the overall the UTM system. So maybe that one is something that you are not consider in this part lah. It's not only totally on in term of the UTM itself, but the supporting element of the data that needed to for the UTM to be function as what we expected lah, to track and to avoid to provide the avoidance action of the traffic collision on the air. So based the supporting element that give the data into the UTM system, that and then the UTM system will function and assist the controller or the traffic management in term of managing the traffic and to detect on the traffic. I think so far that I can give my comment lah. Okay, anyway, congratulations, at least you have start have the preview on what is the current situation and what to be developed in terms to making the urban air mobility is something that we can happen lah. Okay, but because this is the very crucial element to enable the urban air mobility lah, basically. Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much for the comment. So we can improve our element in the project.
Jangan berantakan lah. Tutup apa? Ni jangan tutup. Oh, ni jangan tutup. Apa kita dah stop tu? Siapa rasa rolling ke?
Serius tak?
Hanya saya tengah borak apa? Allah tak pula.
Teman.
So nanti share slide lah. Apa tajuk? Ha? Apa? Semua tajuk. Boleh ke sini?
Ada. Boleh pakai ni aja. Starting from the bottom down here. Lama. Yang baru. Mira. Siapa nak start intro?
Mira.
Mira.
Sekejap. Tak Mira. Hantar kat WhatsApp kau.
Ada atas slide yang dulu. Slide baru tak? Slide baru tak? Tak apa pakai ni.
Kau pergi tunjuk kat tak lepas kan? Baru dia. Apa sih pasal kalau tunjuk ni? Okay. Alright. Test. Right. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum and good morning. We are from Group 2, which will be presenting the title of Development of UniKL MIAT Air Accident Investigation Simulated Crash Site for Training. Next. Okay, so this is our management team. First is Syafiq Akil, Nabil Fikri, and Adlan Hidayat, Atika Nabila, and myself, Mira Safwa. Okay, so this is our project management organization. So we have the project board, which is UniKL MIAT. Okay, I apologize for the disturbance. Okay, so project board is UniKL MIAT, and our sponsor is ACE UniKL MIAT, and project assurance is CAAM. So this is our project manager Syafiq Akil, and the work package leader is Nabil Fikri, and Adlan Hidayat will be our team members. Mira Safwa and Atika Nabila our team members. Next. Okay, so this is our project brief. The aim for our project is to develop aircraft accident simulated crash site for training the Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia personnel and Air Accident Investigation Bureau. So the project needs is to deliver a balanced training experience. The course focuses on the fundamental skills required of an accident investigator by drawing upon the experiences of air investigators. And it can also concentrate on applying techniques to the specialized aspects of aircraft operations, and includes simulations of the accident investigation, where delegates can apply the new skills learned. So our objective is to be the main organization for UniKL MIAT, to be the main organization for aircraft investigation training to be held and established. So the target group will be ACE UniKL MIAT. So the key factors
It is to train aircraft investigators because it only can be conducted in outside measure, so it can be expensive. So Malaysia should provide training for the local to save costs, and UniKL MIAT can be the training provider who likely to be involved providing the training. So the time frame will be 5 months. For March, we will begin the project, hire trainers, clear landing site, and there will be basic courses for accident investigation. In May, we bring in aircrafts, and there will be advanced courses for the accident investigation, and there will be additional training for the personnel. In June, there will be the testing of the accident scenario for investigation. In July, we will officiate the project by launching a proper simulated crash, and for the training by the personnel of airworthiness engineers and inspectors. So this is the portfolio. UniKL MIAT Center for Advancement and Continuing Education, which is ACE, UniKL MIAT. It is a section established to provide the platform for our experts within the teaching staff to share their knowledge and experience with the industry through short courses and consultancies. Next. Okay, so this is a simple organization, which is the project sponsor, ACE UniKL MIAT, the project board. Under the project board UniKL MIAT, we have Bachelor for Mechanicals, Avionics and Gas Turbine. So the project assurance, which is CAAM, there will be short courses, consultancy services and practical training for the training side. So next I will be handing to Adlan.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. So this is for the stakeholder in this project. First, the develop comprehensive aircraft investigation training program. We will cover all the aspects of the accident investigation with theoretical knowledge and practical skills, meeting international standard. So to establish the strategic partnership and collaboration, we will forge alliance with aviation stakeholder to enhance credibility and reach. Next is to obtain the international recognition and accreditation for the sake of global recognition and accreditation by aligning with standard and collaboration with the aviation organization. So this is the simplify of the stakeholder. For the in the right, there is a there is the supplier, the expert investigator and the provider, shareholder, business partner and finance. For the business partner, we collaboration with the CAM and the Air Accident Investigation Bureau, and then for the supplier, we collaboration with the UniKL MIAT. So for the expert investigator, the employees. So the interest group and the regulatory bodies, they are the CAM and UniKL MIAT. So for the user and the customer, we will be supported by the student and the airworthiness engineer and the inspectors. So this is for the cost of our project. For the revenue we need 500,000. For the expenses also 500,000, and the profit we still KIV. For dividend and share we will be per person.
Assalamualaikum. Now I will present to you about our breakdown structure. So under our work breakdown structure, we have like 9 main process. First we start with crash simulation, which is first one we have simulation scenario development, and then research, and also establish visual style, which is under it we have 2 other process, which is market research and brainstorm session, and then create content list, define visual style, and create list of recipients. Next we have site survey, which focus on identify the physical features, leasing and earthwork, and we also have proposal, begin with preparation of proposals, and then details of the project, such as objective, organization, then timeline, our budget, goals, and then last is build architectural model. And then we also have a contract sign. We prepare the contract, and then setting up meeting with the CAM and the ACE UniKL MIAT to present the proposal, and then approval of the budget. Following by that, we have procurement, which is the price negotiation with our supplier, and then finalize the price negotiation. Then site preparation, search for the potential hazard on the site, and then access points for the site, transportation, and then setup for prepare the staff and labor, temporary placement, and last is demonstration. So this is our Gantt chart that shows the timeline of our project. So we have like 10 starting from the above is the number 1 is development of UniKL. The total is 95 days our project. First one is crash simulation. We will start on 15 May until 7 June, 7 June, which is 18 days. And then site survey is 26 days, 15 May until 19 June. And then proposal 18 days, from 20 June until 13 July. And then contract sign for 8 days, 14 June until 25 June. And then procurement 6 days, 14 July until 21 July. Site preparation is 30 days, 26 July until 5 September. And then transportation 7 days, 26 July until 3 August. And then setup 12 days, 6 September until 21 September. Demonstration is just 1 day. So this is our Gantt chart. Alright, that's all from me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. So this is the list of the activities, the durations, and the immediate predecessor activities that is listed in the table. So the activities started with the crash simulation and end with the demonstration. So and for the immediate predecessor activities is the activities that is followed by for example C is followed by A and B activities. So this is the simplified version of the activities that is listed out in the table before. This is the project network, and the combination of the project network and the critical path analysis, where the A and B activities that has been listed out in the table before is been crashed out together, and followed by C, and then followed by D activities, and it can be followed out by E or F activities, and followed by G, and then followed by H or I activities, and finish for both activities. So slide is the delay for each activities. So such as the A activities, which is the crash simulation research. The delay. Sorry. Previous slide. G activities.
So I don't depend on it. Without the setup, you can demonstrate.
Without the setup.
Itu je. H, I kan? H is setup.
Yeah.
I is demonstrate. I don't depend on H.
Okay. Tapi tak juga sebab kita
depend on H or not?
Yes.
tak, sebab kita ni tahu kita terus finish. I ni dia tak ada ni tau. It should be, it could be depend to sekejap kita pun saya pun library semua tu lah. Library semua kan. Since the setup is consists of the library apa nama tu? Dapat pegangan.
What do you do during setup? What do you do during setup?
Ada ni ke?
Ini real life ada.
Ada computer.
Okay dah.
Such as the temporary placements and so on. So as for the temporary placement,
then build the simulation start phase, decoration, clearance phase, everything. Demonstrate. Can you demonstrate without setup?
At some point it could be skip. At some point the process could be skipped.
Prepare library and stuff. So you don't have stuff, you can do demonstration.
The stuff is needed, but the setup consists of the placement of the stuff. It's not the preparation of the stuff recruited. It's just for the placement of the stuff. So maybe for the placement could be somewhere else outside of the
So when you demonstrate, you don't have stuff to demonstrate.
No, I mean for the setup, it's just for the placement of the stuff, not the recruiting of the stuff.
During demonstration.
Yeah.
Do you need stuff or not?
Yeah. Yes, certain stuff. Not all the stuff. Tak masalah sekarang.
All five can answer
Sekejap. Kau tahu tak? H2 dia placement of the stuff. Bukannya kita nak ambil stuff ke tak? Faham tak? Macam faham tak? H2 dia tempat staff tinggal, bukannya masa kita nak ambil staff. Faham tak?
Gancak kan?
Alright.
Dia macam cakap kita punya H2 untuk recruit workers kan sebenarnya. So, tapi H2 sebenarnya
Ni progress.
placement je.
Our Gantt.
What is that? The top one. What is the second line? What is the third line?
Shoot for
The activities.
Slide lah. Dia nak bagi pun lah. Dia nampak ni yang biru tu.
Should be satu plate.
Kelas kan?
They crash together.
Dia crash. Tak ada. Tak nampak. Sebab ada bang ganjat dekat sini.
Tak boleh nak compress together.
Dia tanya compress lah. Lagi pun tanya. Dia tak masuk dia. Jawapan ni dah crash kan?
Oh, saya faham lain.
Demo tu dah masuk dalam setup tu. Satu kas. Dia tak depend. Independent.
Tapi menjawab lah kan sir?
Mana demo?
Demo yang last yang one yang kecil.
Mana setup?
Setup yang before demo.
If you look at this chart,
You look this side.
Kita tak
You
betul
do
kan?
this. You do this and now. Then they move. Yes. And the story don't say same story.
Our Gantt chart is we have trouble with our Gantt chart. Kita tak betul kan?
Okay.
No learning, it's a learning. It's not to show who's better. Nampak? So the step, then the next one, yang tadi.
Project network.
Network. You belum kena mati SEO lagi. Ini wajib pun tanya soalan. Network tu, so yang bawah tu kita bawah kan. Then when the edge MIAT tak link kan.
So should be linked together lah.
It's up to you lah. If it's not link, then it's okay lah, not link. Now it's still not link. Not link ada jawapan dia. Why it's not link? Mau masuk ke dalam fresh kan. Kalau yang time betul yang mana? Boleh masuk tak sekali juga. Boleh you crash activity tu together ke? When you do this, actually when you do this, kena explain dia. When you do this, why? Why you use this? Why?
To get the fastest route to complete the project.
So then the time lah, timeline. Then you make sure normally you work backward lah. Backward lah. You go the backward. The target, then you reverse time. So that thing that you can compare. Sini kau tak tulis ni. 18, 8, 9.
So for the ES is the early start and EF is the early finish. So our early start is 0, so means it started on the day that it should be and finish according to the duration. So at the day 18. And for the LS is the late start and LF is the late finish. So late start, it started 8 days after the date that should be start. And the late finish is 26, so it's because of the day the project started added with the duration of the activities. So we get the 26 days, day 26. Thank you. Next slide.
So you start B tu, you start A lah. Itu book. Book.
Kita tak
You start B tu before you start A.
Yes.
Betul?
Yes.
Macam mana?
Site survey and crash simulation.
Crash kan. Tapi yang berbeza apa disadvantage dia? Kena ada 2 team.
More worker.
Kalau you need to pay more, boleh lah. Sebab ada 2 independent team. Saya sedih orang lain, simulation orang lain. Buat sendiri lah. Okay? Cerita kan?
Okay, bismillah, I will explain about project quality. Okay, this might be take our time because there are many slides about this. And then, okay. Let's go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our quality management principle in project management refer to a set of guidelines and high quality project. These principles are derived from international standards such as ISO 9001 2015 and provide a framework for managing quality throughout the project life cycle. Our quality plan for the project, our control the quality of improvement, quality objective, roles and responsibilities, quality control and monitoring, risk management, continuous improvement. Our management responsibility in project, top management commitment, the top level management actively involved, supportive and showing leadership, and strategic process, analyze both internal and external environment, set goals and create action plans to attain desired result. our application of quality management principle through the strategic project. Create a structure for decision making that put interest the customer first. Encourage a culture of quality and promotes ongoing development. Our customer focus satisfy the customer by meet the current future of the customer. Okay. This leadership, establishing a clear vision setting, organization direction, establishing a setting that encourage collaboration, self-determination and ongoing education. And next, the important thing here.
Okay, comment lah.
Comment lah. Okay.
Okay, good thing. That's the thing that you are looking at. Daripada list yang you ada, these are the things that you supposed to look at. Tadi kita dah buat. Tapi every point is to see what you're going to do during this project. Jangan kita generate. This is generate. These are the points that you have to take into account when you do any project. Whenever you do project, these are the points you have to look at. Satu. After you look at this point, what actually this point you supposed to do in order to settle your project? The proposal, whatever you need now, or you do this project. Jadi kita mesti point lah tu. Yang dalam pelanggaran kita nak tahu. Yang ini kita nak tahu. Yang ini kalau ikutkan orang yang projek management itu dah tahu. How to do about it. Dia fikir macam 5 to 8 relationship, managing connection with partner, supplier and apa dia? What are you guys going to do? Apa dia? Stakeholder nak buat apa? Jadi strategy.
Okay.
Jalan.
Skip semua.
Next sampai the next point.
In the conclusion, the development of an aircraft accident simulated crash site for training CAM and Biro Siasatan Kemalangan Udara personnel is a crucial initiative that aims to provide a comprehensive and cost-effective training experience by drawing upon the expertise of experienced air investigators and focusing on specialized technique in aircraft operation. This project will equip accident investigator with the necessary skill to conduct through investigation. The establishment of a local training site through UniKL MIAT as the training provider will significantly reduce costs associated with training abroad. Successful implement of this project within the designated time frame will establish UniKL MIAT as the primary organisation for aircraft investigation training in Malaysia, reinforcing the country commitment to aviation safety and accident investigation expertise. That's all from us. Thank you.
How do you break down the cost? Expensive. 500 mana?
You can check itu pun. Tapi
tak, dia punya Excel file, raw file.
You're going to spend 500,000 kan? How do you spend that 500,000?
Bukan.
Ada yang buat budget.
Mari 8 dulu. Dah.
Ini projek Ibri.
Berapa you punya pas?
Projek request dia cakap.
Ni. Ya.
Betul tak?
Kesal tarik Pak Allah.
Oh, ini tak sampai 5 tu cuba. Ada gigi kat atas, ada gigi kat atas. Ada gigi kat atas.
Cakap lah.
Total.
Cakap lah. Cakap bajet di sini. Initial bajet. Initial bajet.
Nak bagi tim lain ni.
Backup bajet.
Kena share something. Okay. Oh, tu dia. Assalamualaikum.
Oh, ini.
So, tu dia.
Mic.
Hello. Okay. So it's a good project. Okay. But somehow you need to detail based on what Haji Mus mentioned just now. Recently I got this project by the MOT, Ministry of Transport. From that situation, what Malaysia learn is how we can adapt and have our flexibility on the managing the projects. If you see now, they utilizing the new technology, for example drone, for carry out the inspections, especially on site. What I did last 2 months, basically we are preparing the SORA. You know SORA? So you can refer to CAD 6011 on how the surveillance purpose drone utilized as inspections, especially on AAIB. Some of the crash site probably can be take place at the aerodrome. So aerodrome is a no flying area, so you cannot deploy your drone. But if you have the SORA, the airport management can give you permission to do that. So maybe that one of the thing that you can introduce and embed to your projects for the drone simulations, especially on the aerodrome. Because none of the contractors or inspector allowed to fly the drone in the airports, aerodrome for example. So yeah, there's a good chance for you to develop that kind of SOP. Last time I did it for Ministry of Transport. They have implemented that the first and simulated at Penang airports. Yeah, that's one of the thing I can share to you. Okay, so please let the adaptability and flexibility toward the technology come along with your projects. Okay.
You ni grup 2. Dalam list pun 2. Dalam list tu.
Breakdown lah. Cost. But you also have the breakdown of the revenue.
Breakdown of the revenue not yet.
So you expect 500,000 from where? Dia macam nazar. Dia tengok bila you cerita, whenever you show in the slide, dia kena ada back yang ada backup. Saya tak tahu semua ada ni. Ya, tak ada ni. If you show whatever yang kerja on the slide, kena ada backup. Kita jangan tutup.
Okay. Nanti you belajar business, revenue dengan cost mesti kosong.
Tahu. Dia semua. So whatever presentation, whatever you put on the slide, presentation wise, you have to know what is the backup. Jangan bubuh kalau you tak tahu the backup. Yes, right. When you show something, orang nak tahu how do you come up with that number. Sebab kita tak nak kan penting.
Training for you lah. Dia nak masuk intern kan. Kita agree dulu dah. Cik kawan dengan bos, tak nak maju. Susah kita di intern lain pula. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Cepat sikit. Cepat. Lepas ini 20 kan? 16.
Siapa yang nak naik dengan dulu lah?
Sampai dekat belum tahu ni lah. Ya. Ni grup apa ni?
Tiga.
Dalam list pun 3.
Ha.
Ikut sequence.
Sama dengan tu.
Itu kita ada Cik Syairi. Apa tajuk ni? Light Babu tu kan?
Light Babu tu. Hello.
Hello.
Tak pasal.
So a very good morning for everyone. Today our group we are going to present for our project management subject, which is the development of light cargo drone delivery. So let's introduce our member first. Eng Hong Yi is me. So we got Muhammad Ameh, Muhammad Hafiz, Muhammad Daniel and Tengku Irfan. So this is our table of content.
Apa ni?
We got chapter 1 until chapter 7. So let's start with project brief first. So the purpose of this project is deliver a light cargo drone to transport the small package over short and medium distance. So these drones are designed to be efficient, fast and maneuverable, can be operated in urban and rural areas. So the light cargo drone also used for a variety application, which including the delivery service, emergency response, agriculture and surveying. So the next one is the portfolio and programs and the project. We uses the SMART for the goal planning, specific. The goal is to design a prototype of light cargo drone with the specific technical specification. So for measurable is the technical specification of the drone can be quantified and tested to ensure they meet the requirement. Achievable, the drone is achievable because the technical specifications are within the range of current drone technology, and the engineering team has expertise to design a prototype with the drone. Relevant, the goal is relevant to the company business objective, which to deliver a competitive and functional light cargo drone. And for time waste is the goal has clear deadline of this project, which is the 6 months for the specific timeline. So the conclusion of the goals is to, by the end of this project, our team will design a prototype of a light cargo drone can carry up 2 kg of cargo for a minimum of 20 minutes with maximum of 40 km per hour and range at least of 10 kilometers. So next I will pass to my teammate.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Mohan Singh. I'm going to explain about the project management organization. Our sponsorship is Aero Alliance System Service, and as you can see here, our project manager is Mr. Eng Hong Yi, and then my one Muhammad Ahmad Hakim, which is myself, is a research and development leader. Tengku Irfan Hazim is a technical leader. One Muhammad Hafiz Hishamuddin is our IT, which is information technology leader, and the last one is Muhammad Daniel Idaham, is our marketing leader. Now I'm going to explain a little bit of our sponsorship, which is Aero Alliance System Service. They provide 3 system, which is aviation consultant. The second one is product development, and the last one is drone operation. For drone operation, they make a cargo delivery, and for product development, they develop 2 items, which is electric engine, and the last one is cargo drone development. And the last one is development of light cargo drone delivery is our project that we are going to do. Okay, now I'm going to explain about our stakeholder in the project. As you know, our sponsorship is Aero Alliance, and our team members are explained as above. And then our customer, regulatory bodies, interest group, we divide by Post Malaysia, courier company or supermarket, and our suppliers, employees, business partner, financial provider or shareholder is our university, which is UniKL MIAT. Now I will explain about chapter 5, which is about the work breakdown structure. For work breakdown structure, we divide into 5 categories, which is design, costing, presentation and meetings, test and examination, and certification. Next, and here is the Excel sheet for the whole. This is for the man hours and the budget for the project lah. Next, and this is the Gantt chart for the WBS, which is like we start from 10th of April and end on 1st of May. Next. Bismillah. Okay, now we continue with project network, speed and crashing time. Okay, here we can see the total project that contain 5 main activity, which is conceptual design, detail design, costing, presentation and meeting, test and examination, and certification. And here also we can see the estimate time for our project. Okay, this is our Gantt chart of the timeline, and this is critical path chart for our project. Here I forgot to make the part slide about slide. And then this is network view for timeline. This critical path chart have 4 parts, which is part 1, 2, 3 and 4, as you can see here. Yes.
So the last topic is chapter 7, which is project quality. So in project quality, we have content and characteristic of the project, which is project organization, pace and process in project, and also project quality and quality plan. And then we have management responsibility in project, which is strategic process, customer focus, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, and evidence-based decision making. Next is resource management in project, resource-related process, resource planning and control, and also team development, and project process and project closure and scope related. Next is product or service realization in project, which is process, concept and scope development and control, development and control, project risk, procurement planning and control, and then documentation of procurement. And the last one is measurement, analysis and improvement in project, which is the measure and analysis improvement by the originating and project organization. So this is the detail we have finding and reference. So conclusion is we talk with the invention and development of this lightweight drone delivery will make the delivery industry easier and will expand with the research to improve and bring out to public for this project. Thank you so much.
One question. What altitude the drone fly?
Maximum. Berapa maximum? Apa? Below than 1,000.
Can you explain on the conceptual design tu apa dalam tu? Conceptual design for 2 days.
Kancak.
Because you 2 days. What actually in the conceptual design? Buka lima dia. Buka lima tu. Buka lima ni. Tak sampai betul tak?
Oh tak ada.
Tak ada.
Sebelum ni contoh design ni dia kepada fikirkan kepada konsep yang kita nak buat untuk develop projek ni. Jadi kita ambil masa lebih kurang 2 hari. Kita estimate kita 2 hari, kita estimate je lah 2 hari kan. Kita estimate 2 hari untuk untuk fikir pasal design tu lah. Gitu lah sebenarnya.
So we have touched on insurance improvement quality improvements, everything we have touched on that. Okay lah.
Kita tanya conceptual design.
So conceptual design is very easy lah.
Okay. Okay.
And then the detail design, how about that?
Detail design pula kita dia lebih kepada dia
Kan kita memang 24 days. Tapi kita translate into weeks or month.
Sorry saya kita lupa nak tukar balik.
And then somehow I saw your certification only 8 days. Wow. Amazing.
Memang possible lah.
24 labor days.
Okay. Sekarang nak tukar dah tapi tak yakin lagi.
So macam Adimo cakap lah, nak present, try to be
more detail.
Kena just start. Ni testing you, besok next sem you masuk industry. Maybe you kena buat ni.
Betul tak?
So daripada kat mana, apa lah budak MIAT ni kan satu masalah.
Certification CAM. Oh, 3 hari. So my advice lah. How you sure are you?
Salah tu sir, patutnya week tu silap tulis test.
Pasal apa 3 week? So my advice, some of you will become related teacher, especially having a project. So start all of you will be becoming related. So my advice to the rest as well, logical thinking is important. Logic, critical thinking, how you solve the problems effectively, maturity, and communication skills. That's the 4 main components. How to manage your project and to handle your team. Okay lah. This overview of our project. Not everybody nak buat bulat kayu. Nak kayu pun. Itulah ini salah ni. Macam weekly for definitely company will come to you. I got you to become our project manager. I got one team, 7 students. They are developing the tool as a manager. Maybe you can have the chance to join them to help them. They have been tasked separately. One handling the structure, one handling the 3D modeling, one handling the testing. No, tak ada. So saya lantik seorang lah sana. Driver ni, kalau kena Nick apa ni?
Nick nampak.
So he was seconded dengan Kurang Siti Merah kan. So he's a pilot for
drone.
So I charge him to oversee those 7 students. They are developing their one drone. So sampai minat boleh join. Jadi project manager Knowledge dah ada. Ni dah okey dah ni. Tinggal nak manage je. Okay. Next.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir.
Tak ada.
Oh, dia dah.
Tolonglah. Tolonglah. Aku malas. Dah lama tak guna HDMI iPod dia. Salah. Salah. So Assalamualaikum. Today my group is from group 6. We will present our project, which is approval AWC Agriculture for Aero Alliance Service System. So the let me introduce group. Kalau dalam Excel tu group 6 sir. So I will introduce our group members. First is Niam Syafiq, which is I am. Second is Siti Aisyah. We have Sayan Amira. We have Syauqi Amsyah. And the last one is Syafiq Amirullah.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. So for this project, we have two purposes. First purposes is drone technology for this agriculture use, which lead to the second purposes to get approval from the authorization and to provide this drone for this field. And the second one is our goals in this project is to have qualification and provide the Aero Alliance System services with this service agriculture drone approval area work certificate. And the second goal is to become one of the organization that has been approved and certified by the CAAM to provide agriculture drone work area. So our target is to explain to the Civil Authority Malaysia and also Aero Alliance System Services. And this is where I recently read the news from the MOSTI, Deputy of Minister, that said that a drone technology that can help drone yeah, I read this news which is this drone technology help to increase their dependency on the workers. So this is our good opportunity to the company to provide this drone technology in agriculture field. So therefore our team wanted to carry this project to seek approval from the authority on behalf of the Aero Alliance System Services. The use of the drone is for dispensing fertilizer and pesticide. This will be beneficial for the future of agriculture industry. How we can produce this project will be explained by other teams.
So this is the project that Aero Alliance System Services provided, which is aviation consultation, drone operation and product development. So inbound operation, we have cargo delivery and cargo dispensing, which is our project approval for AWC agriculture. And for the cargo development, we have development of light cargo drone, which is the group 3. And the last one is electric engine development for certification of electric engine. So this is our organization chart. We have I am as a project manager, Shafiq Almira as project assurance, Siti Aisyah as management team leader, Shauki as a marketing team leader, and Shahira as engineering team leader. So on the project board, we have CEO of Aero Alliance and project manager is Encik Shahidi. So next one is the stakeholders in our company. So on the left side, we have regulatory bodies, customer and interest group. Regulatory bodies, we of course we have SHAAM, and customer and interest group is Aero Alliance itself. For finance provider is from Aero Alliance. Business partners and suppliers is from Jones Kaki, which is CGI Enterprise Leader. So we have a package leader, which therefore project assurance is Shafiq Almira, and we have an office to accommodate our business. So next week I will pass to Shahira.
Okay, so this is the work breakdown structure for our project. So they are divided into 5 categories actually. So for the first category, we begin with the establishment of the organization, which is divided into 3 categories. The first is employee personnel, such as AM, SM, OM, ATP, RSOC, and mechanics and technicians. And the rest is the training and competency assessment. So for the documentation, you have to acquire the OEM documents and prepare the documents. So for the documents that we need is flight manuals and maintenance manuals. So for the document preparation, we will be preparing the documents of operation manual, safety manuals, and UAS maintenance program. So the next is the preparation of unmanned aircraft system. So we will begin with the purchase, assemble, inspection, and the recording of the UAS project. So next is application, where we have to fill up the forms, pay the fees, and hold a meeting between CAM and Aero Alliance. And lastly will be the demonstrating of suspension operation, where we will prepare UAS and prepare the records for presentation to CAM, such as technical log, RCOC log, flight log, and maintenance logs. And lastly, we will be prepare the demonstration site to the NOTAM.
So next is man hour and end time. So in this table we got WBS task, which is a work break structure, and total task man hour cost, total material cost, total task cost, start time, end time, predecessor, and resource name. So this is the list to get the approval for AWC agriculture. First is establish organization. Under it we got employee personnel, training and competency. The total task and our cost for established organization is about 896, and the total material cost for training is 5,000, and competency assessment is 150. Next we got the documentation. We have to prepare the required OEM document, prepare the document, and prepare the UAS. The total task and our cost for the documentation is about 6,384, and there is no total material cost. Third is purchase UAS.
assemble the UAS, inspection compliance to OEM, and prepare and complete the UAS record. The total task man-hour cost to purchase the UAS is 4,080, and the total material cost to get the drone is about 40,000 ringgit, which is the cheapest one. The model you can get is T20P Agras for this agriculture. And next we go to application AWC. First we fill up the form, pay the fees, and hold a meeting with the company and authority. The total task man-hour cost is 1,616, and the total material cost to pay the fees is 336, and for the whole meeting with company and authority is 3,000. And lastly, the demonstration of dispensing operation. We prepare the UAS, prepare the records for presentation to CHAM, and prepare the demonstration site. The total task man-hour cost for demonstration is 2,224. The total material cost to prepare the UAS is 522. To prepare the record for presentation to CHAM is 6,200, and to prepare the demonstration site is 2,048, and the total project cost is about 97,462, and the start time for we establish this project is 12 May 2023, and the end time is 6 June 2023. So this is the Gantt chart for this man-hour and end time, and this is also the Gantt chart for the predecessor. So the duration to establish this project is within the 46 days. Next, we move to our team.
I will present about our project network for CPA and crashing. So the first one is to establish the organization. It takes up to 9 days, and the second one is documentation. It takes up only 21 days. After finishing the first and the second step, we purchase the unmanned aircraft system, which is the drone, and the fourth one is to make the application of AWC, and the last one is the demonstration of dispensing operation. So the total days that we takes up for this project is 46 days. The similar path is path A, which is the 44 days. But the most efficient path is path B, which is for the documentation and purchase UAS, we go in parallel in the same timeline. And the most longest path is path C, which is 55 days. So for our project quality, for quality management system in projects, all the findings for these topics, we get the references from Projectbrief and work breakdown structure. For chapter 5, which is management responsibility in projects, the references we get is from project management organization and stakeholders in our project. So for topic 6, resource management in projects, the references we get in from project management organization. And for 7, product or service realization in project, the references for the finding is portfolio, program and project, our stakeholders in our project, portfolio, programs and projects, and also Projectbrief and WBS. For
Topic 8, which is measurement, analysis and improvement in our project. The references is project network, PERT, CPA and crashing, WBS, Excel and Gantt chart. So for the conclusion of our project, that we are hoping that our project ideas and recommendation will be well received by the organization, so that AWC for agriculture drone services to CIM can be granted. Thank you.
So basically you will own the road and then you will do the agricultural function. Yes. You register by your own, you own the manuals, and then
since we partner with Good Study, we can have them as our maintenance partner. So they provided us with 2 years warranty, one by EGI, one by them. So after this, they can provide us an external warranty, pay by year for them to service everyone.
Can you elaborate on how you gather your team? How competent your team? Which members of your team? The competency level?
I believe in my team in competency. We have our own unique competent. For Shoki is for sharing marketing department. For Shaya is for the engineering department. And Aisha is as a unique talent in HR. Shafiq as a detail, we can call it CV in quality. As for myself, I have a network that connecting around the aviation world.
I want to ask HR. How to select a good employee?
Because I see, okay, it takes me 3 years to get to know my teammates. So I choose
3 years, right?
3 years, yeah, from the diploma, because I can see what they can bring out to have to get the roles. Because I can see in my business is Safi, they know how to manage and ensure our teams in competence lah. In engineering, Shahira is a very smart person. I can assure you, she is my teacher, and also dia memang pro lah kalau marketing team, sebab sebelum ni saya tengok Syauki dia ada jual-jual benda, so dia sangat-sangat pro. Untuk ketua saya boleh jamin dia sebab dia naik order banyak gila. Ya.
Boleh. Okay. You boleh realize this project tak? Confident. So really have orang bagi drone. After they show you the plan, agriculture rural.
Okay. Kalau kita orang diberi peluang, kita orang akan pastikan benda itu berjaya lah, sebab satu amanah. Ya. It is. Ya. Maksudnya opportunity lah untuk kami belajar. Boleh guide, tapi ada guidance lah daripada orang atas. Macam tu.
So who just on regulatory?
Regulatory. Salah. Dia dengan dia.
So have you digest the CAD 6011 part 4? Part 2, part 2.
Not really lah. Not in depth lah.
Not in depth. Tak faham pun. Detail tu tak faham.
Detail tu kena baca dia. Surface ni.
Cuma you miss one part, Sora.
Sora.
You miss one part, Sora. That is one of the Sora dalam design semua. Apply dulu. Apply dulu. Ada drone apply dulu. Kalau commercial 2 drone. Kalau private 1 drone. Kita cari ni lah. Tapi boleh buat kalau tu lah. City lah. Dia buat. Dia buat. Nak Ini semua depan apa? Itulah kita nak buat how to check. Technical lah, nak tanya lah. You nak explore this rule too high because we need to also consumer, especially on the this group is not by the group. Baju tu kan. Kalau kelapa tinggi kan, baju tolak saja lah. Kalau rendah sangat kan, soil kan. Pilot lah, technical tu suruh pilot. Kat di sana boleh training. Apa je boleh ni? InsyaAllah. APMC. Komiti. Okay, next. Silakan. Kalau itu right, 5 kali 5 25.
Paris. Satu. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today my group will be presenting about design estimation nombor 6. Yes. Ni. Okay, today we will be going to present about design and certification of agriculture remote pilot aircraft, RPA. Okay, my name is Faris Kamal bin Farnizam. This is Muhammad Fazrin. This is Amirul Iskandar, Andrew Daniel, and Chin Chan Lim. Okay, for the background of the project, remote pilot aircraft had been rapidly evolving, becoming one of the important technologies created especially for agriculture users. CAM are aware of the technology which they are starting to implement rules and regulations on remote pilot aircraft. They are not properly designed and certified for the agriculture and manufactured to the airworthiness requirement. AAR Sdn Bhd will take this opportunity to be the first to design and certify the agriculture remote pilot aircraft from the Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia.
Okay, so for the chapter 1 project brief,
The aim of our project is to design the certify and manufacture agriculture remote pilot aircraft for dispensing fertilizer and pesticides. So our project goals is to provide agriculture operators with certified agriculture remote pilot aircraft. Next, for the key factors is to grow of agricultural pilot aircraft use and use cases for drones in agriculture continue to grow. So for the target group is AAR Sdn Bhd and Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia CAAM and agriculture operator or farm operator. So for the budget is around 100,000. Next, for the time frame starting from March 2023 and for June 23, certification of RPA remote pilot aircraft. Next, for the chapter 2.
Hello. Okay, chapter 2, portfolio, programs and project. So for AAR, their project are aerospace part supplier for C-130 parts, farming, aquaponics and plantation, palm oil, bananas and pineapple farm. So our project, design and certification of agriculture remote pilot aircraft fall under plantation project. So chapter 3, project management organization. So this is our project management organization, AAR Neighborhood and Smart Farming. And for project manager, Faris Hikman, mechanical RPA engineer, Andren Daniel and Muhammad Fazrin, avionics RPA engineer, which is me, Amir Iskandar, and RPA operator Chin Chanling. So chapter 4, stakeholder in the project. So AAR as a sponsoring organization for project smart farming, and our team members for project manager, RPA operator, mechanical RPA engineer and avionics RPA engineer. So for our target customer is a farmer, for regulatory body CAM, agriculture and farm operator as users, and interested group in this project is AAR Sdn Bhd. So chapter 5.
You build the road or you build your own road?
Yes.
Here.
Okay, the next one is chapter 5, work breakdown structure, Excel and Gantt chart. So for the work design structure, we go through 10 process, which is conception, certification basic, meeting with CHAAM, finalize concept, costing, presentation to the sponsor, sign up contract, detail design, testing and certification. So next. Here is the Excel from work breakdown structure, which is the information regarding the duration, man's hour, cost of man's hour, cost of material and total cost. The total cost from this Excel we got 85,400. So the next one.
How many people on class 1?
Class 1. Two people. Two people only.
2 people only. So the cost should be double lah kan?
Saya kira cost tu jadi double lah sebab 2 orang.
The cost of more is the total of
for the first one, the 6 cost of man hours 6,000 is for the two people.
Engineer. Salary of 3,000.
Assumption. This is assumption.
You are the
fresh grad.
Fresh grad.
This one,
hour you set. Engineering hour you service you, kita guide you. Engineering work 1 jam. Kalau customer nak tanya, you jual sama you 200 sejam.
Berau kos of
tak 200 sejam.
So the next one, this is detail. Assume Gantt chart. This is assume the Gantt chart estimated development of this project. So we go through from conception design until the certification. So next.
Ini yang you most comment. Dia sepatutnya you clean sekali. Nampak semua tu.
Oh ya, tekan next. Yang macam atas kan?
Ada sepatutnya macam atas. Ada sepatutnya macam ni.
This Gantt chart after reconsidering the duration of the project. So conception design, certification basic, we do parallel with meeting with Chaam. After that, we finalize concept, presentation to the sponsor and sign up contract. We'll do the same time with detailed design, testing and certification. Next.
Berapa bulat drone ni? Berapa bulat
drone?
Oh, berat dia around 18 kilo.
Dua-dua 25 kilo ke atas. You baca tak CD?
Baca.
Dia cakap apa?
Tak ingat.
Ada berat ke?
Yelah, ada berat dia.
Subjected to apply di UniKL kan. Dia ada fee dia, tak nampak dia cakap fee.
Tak ada. Mention fee.
Dia ada dia punya registration fee, lepas tu commission apply fee. Ada fee. Dia tinggal consider tu kan. Bila you register, you have to subscribe for 1 year.
1 year.
So this critical path analysis, based on critical path analysis, the critical path project is 185 days. 185 days. After much consideration, the crashing, the critical path is 157 days. So maximum days to complete the project is 185 days, and the fastest expected time to finish only 157 days, which is earlier 1 month to complete this project. 157.
Tapi apa masalah dengan crash?
Apa masalah bila crash?
Cost.
Betul.
Ini profit. Kita run semua di parallel. So cost tadi kena revisit lah. Dia tengok bila crash. Betul tak? Kalau tak mau nak buat contoh, dia kena cost. Kita kena balance lah. Cost. Bila crash kan 157. Fixed cost ni naik berapa persen? Tanya, you ada PMC, kalau you project management consultant, you akan present dekat customer, kata ini cost, ini masa. Tapi you dapat tinggi, you on cost.
Ya, on cost lah.
Jadi boleh sejam bertiga.
Okay, so moving on, we have chapter 7, project quality. So in the first table we have the main subject, and the second column will be findings, and the third will be the reference. So for the chapter 4, context and characteristic of the project, we have general organization, phases and process in projects. We find our findings from Projectbrief and design and certification of agriculture remote pilot aircraft (RPA). And the next will be 4.2 quality management principles. Just one main topic. So
itu atas terbaik ISO 1000. That is the project management standard.
Okay, so
standard for project management. Ini itu adalah requirement.
Yes. So
you look at your project whether you meet that requirement. The reference will be your report requirement. So bagi guys.
Tulis skip lah.
So in conclusion, the success of the project made the AAR Sdn Bhd becoming one of the first agriculture remote pilot aircraft service provider to be certified of their own agriculture remote pilot aircraft design. Being said that manufacturing their own agriculture remote pilot aircraft monopolize their agriculture technology while generating income for their service as agriculture. Betul.
Pitching tak bagi duit.
Okay, faham.
Orang dah tahu lah, saya ni dah tahu lah betul-betul. Pitch setiap projek ni
Kelebihan apa yang dia boleh tarik kepada industri aja. Faham?
Itu okey dah tu. Okay? How little the money we spend.
Itu main fokus dia. Main fokus dia.
How little money I have to spend.
Okay.
Memang you share the theory. Okay?
Project vision. Okay. Thank you. Guna.
Berapa tinggal lagi? 3. Baik.
Ini dapat JPT ni. Ini projek.
Tak, terus JPT. Ni tidak. Tujuh.
Assalamualaikum and good morning all. Today we will talk about development of aircraft carbon monoxide sensor. Our group consists of 5 people, which is me, Haris Shahmi, Abdul Hakim, Adil Hakimi, Amirul Amin dan Alif. Yeah. Okay. The title of the project is Development of Aircraft Carbon Monoxide Sensor. The purpose of this development is to design and certify aircraft carbon monoxide sensor for TSO approval. And the goal is to provide aircraft OEM with the option of carbon monoxide sensor usage on aircraft. The audience of this project is UniKL and CAAM. Okay. Carbon monoxide is a poisonous and flammable gas that is colorless, odorless, tasteless and cannot be seen with the naked eye. High concentration of the gas can cause unconsciousness and death. For small training aircraft, the exhaust could develop a crack under the heater shroud and the carbon monoxide gas can leak into the cockpit. However, a carbon monoxide detector can be developed by using sensors and can be implemented into aircraft cockpit in the future. Besides carrying an active carbon monoxide sensor will help mitigate the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Other than that, the essential investment of the sensor is cheap, easy to use and could save the life of the person on board in the aircraft. Okay, the team 5 of us, the time frame is from June 23 until January 24 and the budget, the estimated budget for this project is 150,000 ringgit.
Okay, next for the chapter 2 is the portfolio, programs and project. So the main portfolio is UKM. So under UKM we have 3 portfolio. The first one is product development, academic programs and research. So under the product development, it's divided into 2, which is the medical and aerospace. And for medical, you can develop artificial kidney, and for aerospace is the carbon monoxide sensor. So for the UKM program, they have for academic program portfolio, they have 2 program, which is master and PhD. And for the third portfolio is for the research. It have microelectronic and nanotechnology research.
Okay, let's move to the project management organization. So our sponsorship is UniKL. So for the project board, project sponsor for development of aircraft carbon monoxide sensor. So the project assurance is Abdul Hakim, which is me. Project office, project manager is Haris Shahmi. Work package leader is Adil Hakimi and Muhammad Amirul Amin. For the contracted organisation is Muhammad Alif Shafi bin Saleh. So each entity there's their own task of project management organisation. So for the sponsoring organisation is UKM. The project sponsor is the project sponsor for the development of aircraft carbon monoxide sensor. The project board authorizing and agreeing on all major plans and communicating information about the project to organisation and stakeholder groups. For the project manager is responsible for designing and applying appropriate project management standard and also planning and monitoring for the project. For the project assurance, need to ensure all aspects of the project are completed successfully before it begins. This includes providing no risk or issues associated with the project scope, schedule, cost or quality. So for the project office, it is where all the setups, equipment and documents were organized near the project site or place. For the work package leader, they need to responsible to lead for designing, coordinating and overseeing the execution
of the work package related tasks of the work package. Last but not least, the contracted organisation is a party that used to manage the collaboration and negotiation processes.
Okay, for the stakeholder in the project, for this project, the stakeholder is Aiman UKM, the project manager Haris Syami, work package leader, sensor engineer Adli Hakimi, avionic engineer Amirul Amir, quality control Alif Syafi dan operator Abdul Hakim. For the supplier for this
Saya engineer lah, apa operator? Operator, saya engineer okey. Ada kelas. Ada kelas. Okey lah, boleh lah.
Okay, for the supplier is sensor factory, employees, factory workers, business partner, Iman UKM, finance provider, aircraft spare part company. The customer is aircraft spare part factory. Regulatory bodies is CAAM, interest group is aviation industry, and the users is Iman UKM.
Next, in order to help us organizing and defining the project scope, we break it down into 5 major tasks, which is application, design, costing and stakeholder, testing and certification, and then we break it down into small tasks in the in the major scope just now, which is for application we got four small tasks, which is first one is PSOA, which is the approval, and then the develop of organization chart, register and register of company, and then design and costing and testing and certification. And next is the man hour and cost, estimated man hour and cost. For the duration, estimated duration, which is 110 days. We divided it into the task that we break it down just now, and for the man hour rate, which is 150 ringgit per hour. Yes. And next is the Gantt chart of our project. Like I said just now, the estimated days for our project, and this is the breakdown. And okay.
Okay, next is the project network and crashing. So as you can see in the slide, these are the flow of the project development, starting from apply PSOA, conceptual design, determine certificate basis can be done parallel to detail design, and then we go to costing, meeting stakeholder and testing, and the last one is to get CAM certification. Okay.
Siapa head of design?
Sorry?
Bodoh.
Zainal.
Head of design.
The engineer.
The engineer will be the head of design. Who will be the CEO? Baca tak? Part dari mana? POA, design, production organization, global. Anak saya. Adik kan? CEO, adik kan?
Supposed to be me lah.
Supposed to be you. You will be subjected to article 13. If the people fail, you will be fined $500,000 or 5 years in jail.
Okay. Okay, next.
So that's possible lah. Part of the standard.
Okay. Next is the project crashing. From starting, we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 tasks, and some of the tasks can be done parallel, and there are a total of 6 paths that can be found in this project development. Okay, and the critical path analysis is path 6, a total of 165 days, and after done some calculation, we got a crashing of 146 days. Okay.
So selamatlah.
Yes, selamat. Okay.
Logik lah.
Briefly. So this is the finding of the project quality. So under the project quality, we find from the project of the development aircraft carbon monoxide sensor. So we need to provide a quality aircraft original equipment manufacturer OEM with the high standard quality and meet the CAM requirement. And for the project quality management process, we need to have a quality planning, quality assurance, quality control, and after we testing the product, we need to have the quality improvement. And for quality plan for the project, we need to have the quality objective, roles and responsible, quality control and monitoring, and we need to do the risk management and always do the continuous improvement for our product.
Ada sketch design tak?
We don't have yet.
That's the best way selling products lah. Ada sketch satu ke.
That will.
Ikut orang design apa? Tapi this is marketable lah.
Okay, next. Conclusion. Conclusion. Balik.
Okay, the conclusion is start ini. This project successful completion will provide various benefit to the aviation industry. Carrying an operational carbon monoxide sensor on board will considerably reduce the chance of carbon monoxide poisoning. Furthermore, the sensor low cost of ownership is of use and potential to save life make it a vital addition to aviation safety system. Finally, developing an aircraft carbon monoxide sensor is essential for improving aviation safety standard. This initiative intends to prevent harm to passenger and crew member from hazard of carbon monoxide by providing OEM with an approved alternative for detection, thereby saving life and guaranteeing a safer flying experience. That's all from us. Okay.
Siapa lecturer next?
Aina Musa.
Siapa? Aina Musa. Minta sekejap 5 minit Tak 5 minit 10 minit aja. Kamu topik tu? Topik apa? Topik development dia. Dia NDT ya? NDT. NDT business. Oh, dia. US registered aircraft. Tapi ni nak expand. Oh. So, Real problem lah. Semua ni problem real. HDMI tak ada HDMI. Boleh lah kita consult. Boleh lah kita tahu. This is how. This is what I have told you. This is how to do. Ada rule dia kan. Untuk drone ada satu pilot lah. Untuk regulatory Toki dia, Toki idea. Kita dah cakap lah.
Saya dah buat.
Tak keluar. Tak keluar. Cuba cabut. Masuk pelan. Jangan gelojor. Gelojor ni.
Goyang. Aja.
Jangan sudah buat.
Dah tolak macam. Slide dah bagus.
Tak ada lah. Tu, batik.
Aman lah.
Quality kan. Ni pakai nasi dia.
Oh, buat. Hello.
Hello. Spelling error ni kalau boleh tolong. Oh, ada suara air. You know. Friend. Kau punya spelling error kita friend. Waktu kita memang universiti of Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, masa lagi ya. Ampun.
Awak macam universiti of Kuala Lumpur.
Ada ke? Ada. Oh ya. Ya, satu ya.
One of the things presentation slide make sure kita check kawan-kawan kita check.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our lecturers and to my fellow classmates. Okay, so today we are going to present about our project. Our project title is Development of NDT Business for US Registered Aircraft, and our sponsor company is Epic Aero Sdn Bhd. Okay, so this is our management team. First we have Muhammad Fahmi as our project general manager, Muhammad Firdaus as our maintenance manager, Muhammad Afiq Aiman as design manager, Muhammad Izirfan, myself as production manager, and lastly we have Muhammad Ashraf as head engineer. Next. Okay, so this is our agenda. We have 7 agenda for overall. First we have project brief. Second, portfolio, programs and projects. Next, project management organization. Next, stakeholders. Next, work breakdown structure level. Number 6, we have project network and caching. And last but not least, we have project quality. Okay, background of project. Non-destructive testing (NDT) is a way to detect and evaluate flows in materials within aerospace. NDT plays a vital role in the design, manufacture and maintenance of aircraft. The simplest and most accurate way of testing materials and components is often to test them to destruction. NDT is used throughout a product's life cycle, from qualification of new materials and new designing of new aircraft to in-service inspection of aircraft structures and engines. Next, to help develop lightweight and more flexible materials and structure for aircraft.
goal you want to present? Because your goal is target
Customer.
target people. You want to present to you want to present to you tell them what activity. Come on lah. Are you going to tell that CEO of Epic Aero yang business the entity, you want to tell what is entity all about?
Sikit lah. Macam klise lah.
Kena tahu who is your audience. Dan you janganlah audience you tak tahu apa yang dia beli. For everybody so you need to know your audience, jangan cerita kerja dia. Sebab dia nak tahu what is the project is for. So this is now you are telling that I don't know what is for.
Straightforward to the problem.
You don't bring down your
problem.
Straightforward to the problem.
Dia dah tahu.
Apa ni? Mak kau kena letak ke sebelah.
Okay, for the project brief is supporting evidence. Epic Aero SDN PhD has been established since 2016, but not widely known to the industry and yet with such limitations. What? Customers complaining about the service being rendered by a NDT service provider, or worse even about a company being put off site. To prevent failures that could have an adverse impact on safety, reliability and the environment, NDT is regularly used testing method in which aircraft parts and components are inspected before being assembled. Tak tepat. So that we can
jangan cerita balik apa dia.
Alright.
Dia tahu apa dia.
Alright.
You want to know more is this is what I want to do, the US thing. So how you go about project this. Straight to the point.
Okay, for the key differentiation factors. Next slide. Okay. Our objective, we have three main objectives for our project. Number one is to provide the opportunity to acquire more customers and contribute to business sustainability and growth. And number two is explain the Epic Aero organization competency business models to serve the aerospace manufacturing and maintenance. And the last one is to allow the potential customers, business partners and investors to engage Epic Aero to acquire the NDT service or to establish business partnership or investing in Epic Aero.
Dia Epic Aero punya marketing sekali lah.
Yes. Yes. For the strategies, we provide affordable cost of NDT services by offering service in Malaysian ringgit for US registered aircraft and other aircraft. And we also provide door-to-door service and insurance for equipment rental, training and examination for qualifying NDT inspectors in DT level 3 consultancy and expert services.
Level 3 ya.
So our target group for this project is maintenance companies, Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia (CAAM), aircraft owners and operators, and also aircraft parts and component manufacturers. For the second chapter is portfolio, programs and projects. As you can see, the organization is Epic Aero SDN PhD. Then it goes to NDT trainings, NDT inspection service and NDT equipment. For the NDT inspection service, we have two, on-wings and workshops. Then we have development of the NDT business for US registered aircraft.
So you purchase equipment?
Yes, we provide it.
How many methods you cover on your program, on your method you cover?
Apa training kita cover? Ada tulis
X-ray,
X-ray, lepas tu vibration. Ada? Belum.
Lagi. Ni. LBI, diameter, current, aerodynamic equipment.
FBI lah, FBI lah. Ada dua lagi.
Okay, now moving on our organization of our company. Our sponsor organization is Epic Aero. Okay, our project sponsor also Epic Aero. Now our project general manager Muhammad Fahmi. Muhammad Fidaus is project manager. I am the project manager. Muhammad Ashraf as head of engineering. Muhammad Ish is production manager, and also we have contract organisation.
Okay, I will continue with the project stakeholder. The first one, project board. Epic Aero as our sponsoring organisation. Our interest group is US registered aircraft, Epic Aero partner, and NDT equipment supplier. Me myself is a project general manager. Ashraf as a head engineering. Muhammad Irfan as production manager. Muhammad Fidaus as a project maintenance manager, and Muhammad Afiq Aiman as a project design manager. Under that we have the contractor organisation. 3 kali ulang. Tak ya. Okay, we have a contractor organisation as a NDT.
The best sebenarnya betul cakap Ali Muzaffar. At least you ada outline certain company yang potential you as a register. Itu baru orang tengok lah. Oh dia ni ada potential business dalam itu. Instead of you telling back what the CEO do, better you propose. This is manager tadi.
Okay, I will continue with the work breakdown structure level. To make sure our project is success, we have divided the subject to 9 category. The first one is we study the market for FAA registered aircraft. We do the research on the market. After we do research, we develop a business plan. This is to study the market, channel the marketing plan, and do funding. After that, we determine the cost for equipment, cost for manpower, and operating cost. After we determine the cost, we will present this to Epic Aero. After that, after presenting, we will continue with the quality manual according to ISO 9001 standard requirement. After that, we will continue by purchasing or leasing the equipment. We will rental the NDT equipment if we don't have. After that, we will conduct a training for the staff. We will also send the staff to FAA approved training center and to start to training the hard and soft skill. After the training, we will continue calling the FAA to do audit to make sure our training is according to their standard. Okay, after we ongoing the process of audit, we will, if success, we will continue with the approval. Okay, this the Excel. This will be explained about the estimated duration for our project.
Engaging lawyer.
Mana engaging lawyer?
Row 16.
Presentation.
Row 16. Engaging lawyer.
Lepas present, we will for the contract, we will contact with the lawyer.
Hitam putih.
Very good. Nice. Okay,
party officially.
Yeah.
Take off mana? Take off silver apa?
Silver saya. Okay, this is a diam. Okay, this is the Gantt chart. Okay, I will continue with the head design.
Head design.
Sekali lagi.
Spending ni. Ni kau dah study market for FAA tu? Tak letak wang-wang.
Ni lagi for
Ni lagi explain lah. Lagi
Hello.
Cakap je lah.
Hello. Okay, this is more simpler form from previous punya tables. Okay, first study of market FAA. Develop business plan, determine the cost, presentation, quality manual, purchase equipment, training, FAA audit and approval. Okay, so we have some plans. Okay, as you can see here, the red one is more priority.
In example, we compare develop business plan and determine the cost. Okay, determine the cost will be more priority than develop business plan. And training here show very important role for this project. Okay, the best path is number 4, 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 and 9. But in order to get from study the market and to the approval, so this is the possible path that we do. Okay.
Just one sentence,
Okay, summarize.
Okay, so for the project quality, basically ISO 1006-2017 ni is a guidelines for the application of quality management in projects. So it is applicable to organizations working on projects of varying complexity, small or large projects, short or long duration, individual or portfolio of projects. So basically in this
Dia ni kan, touch dia ni.
So basically in this section we explain few details stated in the findings based on the reference we use. Actually the details in here already being explained for before this. So so for
sepatutnya reference tu letak PDCA, apa your plan tu, check action tu. Kalau ada problem, okay, siapa nak interfere, ada PIC lah satu tu.
Kemudian
so for the conclusion, then the airworthiness of aircraft and the safety of passengers and crew, this project intends to satisfy the expanding need for sophisticated NDT technology and services in the aviation sector. We improve the effectiveness, precision and dependability of inspections carried out on aircraft with US registration. The NDT company may establish itself as a reliable and trustworthy service provider in the sector by adhering to these laws and receiving the necessary certifications. Spending of NDT business for aircraft with US registrations has enormous potential to raise aviation safety, regulatory compliance and industry standards. So yes.
So the best way to conclude actually in business perspective, you at least you can calculate or estimate lah berapa profit yang dia dapat throughout this project for 1 year. That's the best. Direct forward. So itulah project management. So FPRO dengar tu dapat $1 juta tahun ni kalau aku handle 5-6 kapal kan kita dia akan terus they are willing to invest lah. Betul lah.
Basically pasal profit kita tak ada kan, kita ada cost je kan, cost analysis.
Itu boleh bincang. Okay.
Intern.
Apa intern pula?
Kita run company lah, kita run. Run betul lah. Run betul.
Sign contract kan?
Sign contract. Lawyer dah kita cari run project daripada Mosti ke, sign teknologi
kecil-kecil dah.
Small business setup kan. Why not? Tapi kena follow lah.
Making money lah.
Making money ya. Tapi kena proper lah. Tapi this is a good exposure lah for you. Later on kalau nak boleh cakap dengan apa problem lah. Saya pun ada sekali. Saya pun dah beli tu juga.
Oh. Ini boleh. Kita buat yang ni.
So that's all from us. Thank you.
Ini jadi main income. Kalau 3 tahun dah goyang kaki. Kalau benda dah lah. Sebab you asset dengan liability you tak perlu banyak. You maintain calibrate equipment lah.
Dia power ni bagi tak goyang lo. Kita go dulu betul.
Okay, thank you.
Tempat
Wait, cakap dulu.
Macam nak kena.
Mana dia punya ni? Dapat kena ni.
Nak kena ke?
Sekejap. Mana dia punya kena? Ha? Silakan.
Dulu lagi grup 4. Grup 4.
Silakan.
Buat apa ni? Wah, ada
Education
grup 4 ni.
Cik nak buat mana? Tak tahu. Nak saya nak kena.
Ada lah, solution of the ni. Nombor 4.
Buatlah sekali kan?
Oh, nombor 9 yang belum.
Project YT kan?
Satu lagi lah, Mat.
Macam ni kot.
Ha? Saya dah.
Mari kau naik. Jangan gelojok, pelan-pelan.
Macam ni.
HDMI tu.
Mana snap mana?
Oh.
Dah.
Oh, betul.
Kenapa ni?
Sini sebab.
Ingat mic.
Macam mana troubleshoot ni?
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Tak naik power. Okey, ui, sekejap Ahmed. Sekejap Ahmed.
Mana nak ni slide nya? PDF? Okey dah. Macam nak besar? Snack saya.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today our group will be presenting our project, which is certification of electric engine. First, I will introduce my group members and myself. My name is Nur Shakila, and this is Izame, Nofarna, Falisha, and Afiq Azman.
Nama you apa tu?
Nur Shakila.
Darwisha.
Okay, next we will go into the background of the project. So electric engine is garnering on an increasing amount of support. There are currently a few different types of electric engines that are being used in aircraft all over the world. In light of this, airline services would like to make the most of the opportunity to design and certify an electric engine for the market of electric aircraft by taking advantage of the opportunity. Next, we will move into project brief. Okay, so our aim is to acquire projects from a variety of industries that require us to design, certify licenses for, and manufacture electric engines that can be utilized in aircraft or large abroad. Our goals are to provide electric engine to the owner of aircraft and to provide electric engines to the original equipment manufacturers of electric engine aircraft. The targeted audience would be like Aerolines Business Service, Civil Aviation Authorities Malaysia, and Vola Air Mobility Malaysia. It would take us 35,000 Malaysian ringgit for this project, and the sum takes into account not only the raw materials but also the research and development that went into the project. And lastly, the time frame for this project will be 6 months. This time frame would likely to change depending on the whole progress of the project.
Next, I will be presenting about portfolio, program, and project. There are 3 portfolio, which are drone operation, aviation consultant, and product development. For aviation consultant, the program will be cargo delivery and cargo dispensing, and the project will be agro drone development, cargo drone development, and electric engine development. And the last one is product development. The program is approval for AWC agriculture, and the projects are development of light cargo drone delivery and certification of electrical engine. Next. The project sponsor will be Aero and Light System Service. Then the project manager will be Izzat Amir, and I will be the project assurance. Darusha will be project package leader, and Mr. Afiq will be the second project package leader. Then the last member will be contracted organization, which is Felicia.
Apa bezanya Aero Allied Service, Aero Allied System Service? Tadi Aero Alliance System Service. Ke benda yang sama?
Sebenarnya itu typo. Sama je. Same entity. Okay, so next I would like to present to you the various stakeholders involved in our project. So our project lead by Izzat Amir, Faik bin Muhaini.
Jangan repeat nama. Berapa kali nak repeat nama?
Oh, okay.
So the project will lead by Maya tadi kan? Bagi tahu project manager Udi.
Like sebelum dia already explain who are who. Like tadi, tunjuk 5 orang ni buat apa kan? Jangan
Yang penting kiri kanan.
Oh, okay. So, our project relies on electric motor, our trusted supplier, for providing the essential equipment needed for our electrical system. So, our team includes skilled mechanical engineer who bring their expertise in areas such as structural design, mechanical system and integration. Aero Allied Services System is our estimate business partner, collaborating with us to achieve our project goals. Bureau Veritas Certification is our finance provider, offering financial support to the project. Our target customer is WEG Electric Motor Factories.
Bureau Veritas Certification tu mana yang dapat ni? Standard Certification Agency.
Dia macam sini.
Ini lah Aero Allied lah bagi duit.
Banyak provider.
Aero Allied Services kat tu kan?
Itu ada Bureau Veritas.
Tetap Bureau. MDI macam MDI Bureau.
Yang
faham tak?
Bureau Veritas tu dia sirin
Standard body. Supplier saya betul. Employee.
Oh, so finance.
Tak apa dah.
Okay.
Saya rasa terbalik all.
Terbalik.
Regulatory body tu tak.
Ya.
Pening buat saya. Satu business partner. Itu business risk. Satu lagi siapa customer. Itu business partner supplier betul lah. Customer belah sini ni. Dia belah kiri. So dia yang finalize produk. Okay, jangan apply apa? Tapi reseller, siapa yang ni? Tapi customer di sini lah ada beli tu. Kita percaya lah. Okey lah, boleh betulkan lagi lah. Tapi okey lah, faham.
Okay, so last is our So regulatory bodies is International Organization for Standardization, ISO.
So
for the work breakdown structure, we have 9 major things that we have to want to list down. So for the first, we have a conceptual design. So for the small detail, we have research existing electric engines, brainstorm potential solution, evaluate the potential solution, select a specific motor configuration and control system, and the last one is testing. So next one is a certification basis. We have 5 small details, which is identify the regulatory requirements that apply, develop the compliance plans, design and development, documentation that supports the compliance plans, and the last one is certifications application. So the third one is meeting CAM. It's a set an appointment through e-Temujanji for the project. Next is costing. We have a project resources, resource planning, cost estimation, cost budgeting, and cost control. Next, we have detailed design. As define requirement, create the architecture of the electric engine, sizing and component selection, and the last one is sketch. So for the meeting stakeholders, we had identify stakeholder plans, stakeholder meeting, conduct stakeholder meeting, document stakeholder feedback, regular update to stakeholder on progress, and the last one is address stakeholder concern or issue. For the testing, the hyperwatt test for dielectric strength, the surge test, the mega test, the core loss test, and for the last one we have a CAM approval, which is determine CAM regulation, develop a compliance plan, design and develop the electric engine, create the documentation that supports the compliance plan, submit an application to CAM for approval, review and evaluation, and the last one is approval insurance.
So this is our critical path chart and Gantt chart. So let me explain first. Sure. Okay, for this critical path chart, we put the conceptual design as A, the certification basic as B, C, meeting CAM, costing D, detail design E, meeting stakeholder F, testing G, and CAM approval for H. So now we have the critical path chart. So the total path chart we can get from this chart is 2 paths, which is A, B, C, D, F, G, H, and one more is A, B, C, E, F, G, H. So our total maximum days is 81 days, which is from A, B, C, D, F, G, H, path number 1. So from the critical path we crash and give a minimum days, which is from 81 days we can do it on within 68 days. So for project quality, I pass it to my friend. Mana ni slide? Tak ada slide. Hang kena explain. So project quality is an overview for our whole project from the starting until the finish. So we have findings. For the finding, we have explanation about the first column, which is explain more to detail, and we have also reference that we have referred.
Do we really need the decision discussed with the stakeholder based on your project?
Yes.
remember, always stakeholder in the loop of any big decision you have to make. Project management is very simple. You kena tahu 5W, 1H. Kau senang nak present. What is 5W? Why? What is the problem? What you want to introduce? Where? What location? How? What? Why? What to do this? When? Boleh buat? Kita nak buat this. And how lah?
Conclusion. The conclusion kepada okay, that's all from us. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Oh, that's all from my group.
Boleh. Tengok di sana. Aku nak tengok dia dapat. Aku nak tengok dia dapat tak jumpa SDM.
Boleh. Ada mau lagi.
Oh, apa?
Satu ke dua ni? Dua ni. Kasut. Tiga. Oh, ya. Ada shot.
Ada introduction.
Satu slide, satu
Banyak tadi komen kan?
All the comment.
Banyak komen.
All the important things.
Boleh. Boleh. Letak durian.
Ini apa? Kasut ke?
Kasut.
Kasut.
Ini display pot.
Okey, itu sana.
Kau ada display pot je, kau pakai VGA. Mesti boleh tolong. Ya. Ada. Kita ada pot tu. Ada VGA.
Ya. Maaf lah tu, saya student. Saya student je.
Ni tu.
Ni bukan rekod.
Nah, display pot kan. Ini display pot.
Ni apa? Display pot.
Satu display pot. Saya kalau pasal rosak, patah buat. Dia macam pot lain.
Pasal lain pot ni.
Laptop lain dia. Laptop lama. Tapi display pot lagi.
Sama kita buat laptop baru. Ada tu dia. Apa barang? Tak payah.
Kau dah buat. Dia belakang tu ada
Pak kiri tu.
Ni apa? Mic ke?
Mic untuk record.
Ya. Tak ingat kan nak pakai untuk ni sekali. Nak keluar? Tak usah tak keluar.
Masa ada.
Biasa lah. Tak potong sini. Tak kasi cuak? Tak tahu? Ni duplicate.
Boleh tak? Laju. Kalau dia dekat apa? Tak ada. Tulis kan. Itu properly letter.
Keluar.
Keluar.
Tak, tak kena. Turun cancel je.
Jangan langau, boleh senang siapa?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, now me and my groupmates will present to you our project, which is electric engine conversion on Kasut. Okay, so here are the contents. So the first chapter is the Projectbrief. The second is the portfolio programs and projects. The third is project management organisation.
Boleh skip. Ada yang boleh skip.
Okay, so here is a bit about the background and the purpose. So the purpose for our project is to design and certify the installation of the electric engines in Kasut for the upcoming RSE event. So for the audience, for our target is Thomas Industry, RSE, Civil Aviation Authority, CAM, aircraft owners and aircraft company. So a little bit of the background is the electric powered motors are climbing at a very high rate due to the increase of demand, especially in the vehicle industry. This is due to the discovery of the renewable energy. Thomas Industry has come to promote this by building an experimental Kasut aircraft with electric power engine that will participate in aircraft event. So the team members are so here is our portfolio. So okay, Thomas ni kira
Thomas ni kira kita punya ni lah company yang buat dalam projek ni.
So our company is sponsored by Thomas Industry, and under that there are 3 portfolio, project and program. So under the portfolio we have advertising, airways and event management. So under project we have vaulting, and under the program we have conversion on Kasut aircraft to electric engine. So here are the organization chart. Our project manager is Adam Hakimi, and our mechanical department engineer is Muhammad Khairul Amirin, and our electronics department is Muhammad Zuhaimi, and myself, Muhammad Munzir, is research and development.
Okay, so next I will be presenting on the stakeholders in the project. Okay, as you all know, under the project manager of Adam Hakimi, all of us, and with the support from Thomas Industry, which is the project of electrical engine Kasut, they will be providing us with information and also budget for the conversion of this to produce an aircraft, which is an SE aircraft for the E-race that will be providing in the near future. Some of the help from other department, which is other companies, for example, Cha'am for certification, users from Thomas Industry, which is the pilot itself, and customers. Customers are the target customers that we trying to present, trying to impress to get the installation of the new engine, which is aircraft owners and aircraft companies. And lastly, but last but not least, is the supplier itself, so we can provide them with the new engine, which is electrical and electronics, sheet metal and battery companies. Okay, next.
Okay,
so this is the WBS, which is the work reconstruction. It's a lot, so let's go through it fast enough. So we have engaged with design organization approval, understand Kasut design, design modification, certification basics, meeting with the Cha'am itself, purchasing of equipment, integration of electrical engine to an aircraft engine, ground run, flight test, and lastly with chart of approval. Do I need to go one by one? Okay. Next we'll be convert to the Excel, which is the main product of this web.
Okay, regarding the Excel over here, so there's a few main tasks over here. Is engagement design, UA,
so kita portal tadi boleh tak buat yang HR. Aku akan cuba macam nak present.
And then we have to do a curve run, and then also we have to do a flight test, and finally we have to have the chart approvals. So duration for the project over here takes about
Terbang terus malam aku.
I think it's about 6 months.
Kan ada ni event baru pakai apa? Dia kena pakai kad LAN tau. Kena pakai. Kan aku tak pernah main. Dia kan kau berukia satu kau time kau ajak kau ni. So aku buat kerja ni tadi aku buat kerja pagi. Tak dah tapi sekali bila buat satu
$430,250.
Kau tekan arrow ni pun. Arrow boleh.
Beli kan?
Yeah, from the battery holder apa ni battery holders other company tu, we collaborate with them to they will present the product, not the product but the materials to make it, and then with the autonomous industry we will develop electrical composition
from the
engine
for inline engine.
pakai arrow je.
Arrow, okay.
Kalau boleh lah.
Time frame.
Ni time frame.
So this the time frame for the project. So this current chart for the project. So the project take about 190 days. To February to December, June,
4 bulan.
July. So this engagement presentation take about 7 days. Understand the consultation take about 7 days.
PCN. Sini.
Betul.
Ini kena PCN. 112.
Oh, dia suruh tanya kan.
Total hari.
So the total phase of calculation is 150 days. With everything included, some of the projects can be collide to each other, which is can do at the same time. So this is for project management. So as you can see, some projects can do like engaging and design, and also design configuration, feasibility between the SDM, also each other. Integration, electrical and commercial item can also be doing each other. So our main project is to ensure the ground run, the flight test is that's why it takes more time than others.
How much the total cost just now? Total cost?
The total cost is around 600.
One engine installed to one aircraft lah. Okay, this one. Obvious thing. Apa?
Correct lah. 13 October.
13 of October. 13 of October.
13 of October. Yes. Tengok your gun check.
Oh.
Tengok.
Oh, bulan 7.
Yang orang dah terpaksa OD tu.
Tak match.
Dari saya tak match.
Tanya kerana ada link lah on your slide. Whenever you do it, you remember.
Kenapa?
Okay.
Orang boleh tanya.
Alright, thank you. So this is our slide base, which is we can delay some of the project.
Which one boleh delay? Which task boleh delay?
The task that can be delayed is activity 4, which is activity 7, which is activity 6, and which is activity 5, situation 4.
Okay, continue. Move.
So the project will become
Short one.
Just short one. Okay, so just a short of the project quality. So we divide our phases of the our project itself to 5 different phases, which is initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and closing. Okay, just next. So this is we are presenting on how we establish our leadership, customer focus, and the engagement of the people itself. Okay, next. Conclusion.
Ada tak apa. Move next one.
Okay, with that, thank you.
And what?
Make the date semua align dengan
Tu patut tak tukar ni.
Ahmad dah.
Kena cakap lah.
Dia pun sama yang main tu.
Okay.
Yang main champion 3.
Kena pegang mic.
Cepat.
Saya
Apa tu pasal? Ni.
this one untuk mic.
Oh, masuk ke sini.
Ya, setul.
Kena cakap dengan mic. Pegang mic.
Test.
Cakap dengan mic sini. Cakap dengan mic.
Yes, okay. Hi, we're from Group 10 and we'll present about remote augmented reality drone for aircraft inspection. Here are the group members, Amri and Putri Nualisha as Research and Development Manager, and also Rizwana as Finance Manager. So this is the project management organisation. Aero as our sponsor, me as project manager, and as I previously mentioned, Rizwana and Putri Nualisha's role. So this is the surface of our project brief. The budget is approximated for $80,000 and 80,000 ringgit, and the time frame is within 2 months. And the project brief, we aim to develop a sophisticated drone equipped with AR capabilities. The drone will remotely operated, enabling a pilot to remotely monitor and assist with the aircraft. So the objective, just like that I previously mentioned, this project will also include hardware components such as cameras, sensors and communication modules. It also will rigorous testing, refining and validation to ensure the robustness, the reliability and usability of the final system. So the key features are it's for augmented reality overlays, real-time video streaming, remote control and navigation, and also communication and collaboration. Expected outcomes are enhanced efficiency, cost reduction, improved aircraft safety, and also enhanced collaboration. So I will pass it to my friend.
So I will continue with the WBS, which is work breakdown structure. So we have about 8 structure. The first one is project planning. Second is requirement analysis, and next drone design and development, cost analysis, testing and validation, CAM approval, training and implementation, and lastly is project close out. So under the project planning, there is the okay. So the next slide is this is the about the budget, including the cost of man hours and cost of materials. So at the end of the total, there is 79,560 ringgit, 60 ringgit, which is under our budget.
Aircraft structure repair manual. Untuk apa? Study the aircraft structure repair manual.
Like boleh macam untuk ini. So like untuk macam untuk study aircraft tu punya ni.
Soalan. Tak relevan. Okay, move on, tak relevan.
So this is our project time frame. We start from 15 May and end at 10th July.
Okay, so kita tak betul cari kat page yang mana.
Apa?
Okay, next. Dah saya cari payment, nothing to do. You nak
so this is our Gantt chart from starting from the first first process until the project goes out.
Alright, okay, this is the project number. As you can see here is the total days is around 47 days to complete all the tasks. Right.
47
days. Oh, alright.
000 slide. Ada slide.
That.
Okay, you can discussion among yourself. We are presenting to us. Cepat je. Okay, tak boleh move on.
Just nak cakap yang kita orang boleh delay task dekat task B, which is requirement analysis. Alright, next is this is our project quality from our based on our project and process. Okay. So the conclusion is the development of a remote augmented reality drone for aircraft marks a significant milestone in the field of aviation. This innovative solution offers numerous benefits, including enhanced efficiency, cost reduction, improved aircraft safety, and enhanced collaboration between aviation professionals. By combining real-time video streaming, augmented reality overlays, and remote control capabilities, this project aims to transform traditional aircraft inspection, maintenance, and repair. So additionally, the seamless two-way communication between the remote pilot and on-site technician foster rapid problem solving and better coordination.
Okay.
That's all.
Last comment.
Semua. Conclusion, right? Good conclusion, but remember this, you say what? Including enhanced efficiency, cost reduction, improve aircraft safety. You have to have what the cost reduction, what are the enhancement, kena ada kat belakang.